fellow Americans, this will be my final address. If you can hear this, you are our last line of defense. If Washington falls, our nation will follow. Division agents, our future is in your hands.
Alright, here we go. Alright guys, it's your boy Chocolate, just coming in to do a documentation of me farming. Do not know why my face cam is stuffing up right now, just bear with me. Activate, where are we at? Here we go. Custom, max out output, let's just go to 30, there we go. Alright, so yeah. Alright, 30. Alright, everything's being weird. Just bear with me, guys. I won't be long. It's just fixing this camera up. Here we go. Little bit of technical difficulties before I start the stream. Alright. So yeah, just coming in to do a documentation of me smashing my X button while I'm trying to god roll my gear. I'm going to jump straight into it because I've only got 2-3 hours to try and get this done and preset for my other characters. I'm just going to be sitting in here and smashing that X button as a documentation to stop people accusing me of hacking or cheating and whatnot. So, yeah, we're going to jump straight in. All right, let's go. All right, game. There we go. I'll just play some boring ass music as I jump in. Hey, Skiz boy. Yes, I am a bot. I'm buying my happiness. What expertise are you, Skizboy? Oh, all my cameras are all over the place right now. There we go. You bought 9. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, I've got about 9,000 shade to put into the character. I just finished. I got home. I finished work at like 6 o'clock. Got home, and now I am jumping quickly into a character, and I think that's the last one, and then I can delete everything. Alright, so I got about 9,411 shade to start working that bench. I think I'm a fresh 10, bro. Hey Battlefield Soldier, how's things, man? It's good to see you guys, the Battlefield community. I'm currently doing PvE right now, guys. Nothing too interesting. They've just dropped a new update for Division, and obviously I want to try and get all my builds back up to max so I can do PvP content and obviously try and get back to you guys on Battlefield. So yeah. Hey Nem, how's things, mate? Good to see yous. Good to see all of you guys come through and say hello. This is a boring one, guys. It's just pretty much me taking a documentation of me maxing all my proficiencies and everything with shade points. So when I get back into conflict and they see my 15 loadouts at all max level 20 expertise, they can't accuse me of cheating. So alright, so on the bench right now, guys, we're 169 of 344, and I'm starting to work through all the skills at the moment. So what I'm going to do is start getting my scavenging points and start god rolling everything. So this is all it is me just smashing that X button and maxing all my resources and then buying off the bench. But this is more to cover my ass to stop people accusing me of cheating. Yes, I do, Battlefield Soldier, but haven't set my. I need 2 PCs to be able to stream it, unfortunately. So I play Battlefield 3 on my PS3 and stream via that to my PC. because you need two PCs to be able to stream on the PC gameplay. Oh. So if you guys have watched my other streams, what I've done is I've run 3 characters through the expansion pack of this game called Warlords of New York. And because I'm a very high level, I'm level 10,211 SHD, so technically level 10,211. I've ran my alternative characters through the storyline, and it gives me all these points which I can use for resources. So instead of actually running missions and whatnot, I run characters and do my PvE through running the alternate characters through the campaign, and then I use all these points to buy my happiness pretty much. So a lot of people get upset. Not much, bitch. Oh, don't be so salty, Skizboy. Don't be a hater because I can god roll everything. 1v1 me, bro. Don't worry, Simple. I'll be coming back to Battlefield soon, bro. I'm just trying to get my builds in this game maxed, and then I can go back to doing one of each stream, because it's hard to, like, this was one of my first games that I played prior to coming into Battlefield, so I've invested too many years into this game. Like, Division's been out since the early 2000s, so I've invested about 7+ years into this game, Division 1 and 2, so it's a hard game to put down because it's like Destiny, a live service game. So when they bring out an update, what I'll do is I'll god roll everything, and then I can go back to playing between the communities. But at the moment, I'm just PvEing like a sweat and trying to get the shit done. Alright. So yeah, once I get that expertise to max, so I'm 169 to 344 simple, I'll be able to go back and do proper streams again, where I can do one of each, keep both communities happy. Alright, so I'm maxing skills out at the moment. I did a 17-hour stream, and I just found out the other day that YouTube can only record 12 hours, so they cut 5 hours of me doing this, but it's all good. Talking to Nem, not you, bot. Wow, I feel some low-key saltiness from you, Mr. Skizboy. Don't be hating on me, bro. I think Metzi's gonna be the first Oceania player to hit expertise 20 in our region, bro. Like, I'm talking to a few of the American sweats, and they're only at 10, bro. Yeah, well, I did 17 hours and 12 minutes, and for 30 minutes it actually played, it uploaded onto YouTube, and then I woke up the next morning and then they cut 5 hours off and kept it at a solid 12 hours. So yeah, he's 14, yeah. But he's been grinding, bro. I think I'm doing alright for being a casual player. Like, I'm trying to do 2-3 hours after my 12-hour shift to get in. So I'll only be on for 3 hours, guys, and then I'm going to go to sleep again. But I'll be on tomorrow night to do another Warlords run. Well, I'm running 3 characters tomorrow night, Skizboy, from when I get home from work. So I'll be up from 6 o'clock to 6 to 6. So I'll do a 12-hour stream of me running through Warlords and hopefully get another 28,000 shade to god roll shit. I'm thinking if I do 6 characters, I should be god rolled. Unfortunately, Battlefield, no. My wife's Australian. I'm New Zealander, so I migrated over to Australia in 2006, and I've been here since 2006. I was 18 back in 2006 when I came over. Their prime minister over here needed workers, so my father got snatched up because he was a qualified mechanic, and he worked for Australia Ford. And he was a mechanic, and then I got brought over as a young 18-year-old, and then I ended up being a bouncer. I started off as a bouncer, and now I work in mental health up at one of the major hospitals in Sydney. So that's my bro Skizboy. He's the leader of Eli. He likes trolling. This is Aussie humor here, guys. Fucking Skizboy. Fuck off, Skizboy. You can take me on one. Oh, awesome. Are you doing diesel engineering, Battlefield Soldier, or petrol engineering? Or automobile engineering. So you is that on more the construction side of it, like fabricating and making the car, or are you actually working on the engine itself, like automotive? Because my father was an automotive electrician, and he also did diesel as well. So he worked on the big trucks. Diesel automobile mechanics are worth a lot more money than petrol, though. Alright, where's our next skill? Chem launchers are all done. Back to spamming that X again. Yeah, well, a lot of old school mechanics before engines became electrical, because my father taught me a bit of it, man. So the Aussie mechanics over here wouldn't give me a run for my money, because they charge good money, man. It's really good that you're getting into something like that. But once you learn the electrics, man, it becomes pretty simple. These days, Battlefield, they plug in the little computer underneath the steering wheel, and then they turn the car on, and it pretty much tells you what's wrong with the engine, if the engine check light's on or whatnot, and it even tells you if the cylinder one's missing firing and whatnot. It's pretty good these days, the technology. That's how much they pay in Australia. So petrol mechanics can be anything from 32 as a level 1 entry level, and then it goes up to level 5 being senior, level 5. So around about 45, nearly just under $50, man, once you get to the higher tiers. And then you get your bonuses as well, man. But apprentice wages are pretty shitty for automobiles. Diesel mechanics, diesel mechanics start off at 50, bro, as the low end, and they work their way up, all the way up to $80 an hour. You got to remember they're screaming for mechanics over here, because Australia lives off a lot of the trucking industry and into transport. So if they're always looking for diesel mechanics over here, man. And then you've got your overtime and everything as well. So I just think the cost of living over here is a lot more expensive, though. That's the shitty thing. They pay really well, but the cost of living is... I don't know what the petrol price is, or what you guys call it over in the US, gasoline. But petrol prices here for 98 at the moment, it's around about $2.20. And then $1.80 for 91 for petrol unleaded. And then a lot of our food is really expensive as well. Even the rent's pretty ridiculous over here. For a 3-bedroom home, you're paying around about what, 450, 500. If you're in the city, you're paying anything from 700 up. But if you're outside of the city, yeah, about 400, 450 a week. I don't know how your rentals go in the US. Do you pay weekly or monthly or fortnightly? The weather's bloody hot, man. It's either hot or super cold, depending what state you go to. Like, I'm in New South Wales, which is this where Sydney is, and it's either super hot or super cold. So at the moment, we're in the middle of we're coming up to winter time, mate. So, yeah, it's going to be really, really cold. But in summertime, yeah, we can get up to 40 degrees Celsius. So pretty damn hot. Yeah, well, you use Celsius as well? Yeah, India. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, I gotta open these caches. Yeah, well, India's close to us as well, man, so it should be super hot over there. No doubt. After I've done this PvE, so see this border here? Once I get to 344 proficiency, because this is a new update, man. Once I get this done, then I can go back to doing Battlefield 2042 and then Division 1. I'll do one stream of each, but I don't want to give up on this game because they just brought a new update out. So I'm doing a bit of both right now, man. I'll get back on the grind. I'm just been, I work 6 days, man. So my streaming routine is a bit broken at the moment. So I can only do 1 or 2 streams a day because I'm trying to work and buy better gear for my family and whatnot. So yeah, I'll hopefully get there. 3 months. I've got 3 months of this, and then I'll be able to get back on the bandwagon and stream properly and get back into making content again. I'm just on a bit of a back burner at the moment, mate. Yeah, so if, the price for a PS5 is around about $650 right now, Australian dollars. I know in India though that they like for gaming it's so expensive over there. They mark everything up because of how much it costs. But yeah, you were asking about my PC setup. So the PC I'm running right now is an old 9700 i7 processor, and then my it's overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz on a water cooler. So I have I have a Corsair H1 110 water cooler for it. I've got 128 gigs of DDR4 overclocked at 3800 megahertz. That's Corsair Dominator RAM, and then I've got 2 980 Ti's in SLI, and then about 5 terabytes. I've got four SSDs running in RAID 0, so I've got about 5 terabytes of hard drive space, And I'm also running a 1500 watt power supply from Coolmaster. Yes, I do. Yes, so I have 128 gigs of DDR4 at Corsair Dominator RAM, and it's overclocked at 3800 megahertz. The only thing I really need to upgrade is probably the processor, motherboard, and probably the graphics card. But are you a content creator? Well, I'm trying to be. It's something I want to do, but at the moment, I'm a family man, so I do foster caring and everything. So I've got two sons, and I'm also a family man. So obviously, my family takes precedence over gaming, but it's a passion that I want to get into. Yeah, 100%. I've spent a lot of money on my gaming setup and everything to be able to create content, but at the moment I'm just working to pay the bills, my friend. The luxuries of being a husband and a father, you gotta do what's more important, and family's more important at the moment. What about yourself, Battlefield? Yeah, I know. It's just because I'm a perfectionist, and I'm also one to see if there's a motherboard that supports all those RAM sticks, I'm gonna not leave them empty and look ugly. I like filling them all up, so it's what I do, man. It's what I do. Alright. Alright, and we're gonna keep on going. Oh, nice. Well, my real name is Winiata. Winiata Mikara Winerete Paura. It means protector. Are you Hindu or are you Sikh, Battlefield? Because I've got a few Sikh friends as well. I love Indian food. My wife used to work at an Indian shop and made the best naan bread, man. Cheesy naan bread with a bit of korma, lamb korma. I'm Sikh. Oh, nice, nice. So you speak fluent Urdu, or is it Urdu? Is the native tongue? You're Sikh, but you don't wear a turban. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Oh, this is taking forever. Oh, Punjabi. Okay, cool. I work with an Indian friend at work as well. He's a nice guy. We give each other shit all the time. You guys are very hard workers. I'll give you that. Very hard workers. And you're a family people. I love it. You love your food. You love your wives. You love your family. It's everything about my culture as well. How's Bavish going? Have you seen Bavish lately? How's he going on? Haven't seen him for a bit.
Nice to see you.
No, I've got New Zealand citizenship, but I'm married to an Australian, which default makes me a permanent resident. You're going to Canada. You might as well come to New Zealand and Australia and come live over here. I need cold weather. Yeah, well, go to New Zealand. Go to New Zealand. New Zealand's cold. It rains all the time. Go to my country. Yeah, Canada's a better choice than New Zealand, but New Zealand's pretty cold, bro. Better lifestyle over in Canada as well. They'll treat you a lot nice. A lot of Indian and Sikh and Punjabis over in New Zealand. They're all either corner shop owners or taxi drivers. Do you work Battlefield? What do you do for work? Yeah, well, you go where family is, eh? That's always good to have family that's already over there, bro. Farming, you're a man of many trades, my friend. Yeah, I know this. I do apologize for the content. It is very brain dead, but because this game is super competitive, a lot of people report people in here to the devs in Ubisoft, and because this update's only been out for 3 days, this is like a visual documentation. So it's more like a cover for me. So if they try and ban my account for accusing me of hacking my way to God roll on my builds, I've got video proof to share with them how I've gotten up to the expertise. So this shuts out the trolls, and it also shuts out a lot of the drama that comes with this game, because this game can get pretty competitive. But at least like I did, yeah, this shuts out the trolls pretty much. And it's like a documentation and video proof to shut people out.
Nice to see you.
PC's good, but you got more of a community on PlayStation, I think. I think PC's struggling to get servers, bro. That's why they pair a lot of the next-gen consoles with PC. Don't get me wrong, PC will run a lot more smoother and look a lot more nicer, but I don't know, man. I've been in both worlds where I've been a PC player and I transitioned over to console, and I've actually started streaming on console. So that comes down to your personal preference, Battlefield. Like, obviously there is a massive skill gap between console and hold up, just bear with me. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there is a skill gap between console and PC players. So, like, if you're trying to start your channel out and trying to convince PC players to come over, PC will have a higher standard to hold you at in regards to your content and everything, where console's a lot more forgiving. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That comes down to your personal preference. But if you're a PC player, like a lot of your viewers will have an expectation for you to be amazing, you know what I mean? And that's a really harsh and sad reality, where console players, anyone can be good with enough. Well, that can go for both. Anyone can be good with enough time spent in the game, you know what I mean? I'm concerned about PC. If I build in India, should I carry this to Canada? Well, I don't know what your Indian travel laws are. See, in Australia and New Zealand, it's 22 kilos. So if you're like, that's how much you can take with you on your package. So if it's more than 22 kilos, you have to pay an excess fee per kilogram. So, to be honest, I wouldn't even build in India, because India's actually they've put a lot of tariffs and tax on electronics that you have to import from Western countries. So I would personally wait and go to Canada and then build your computer over in Canada, to be honest. That would be me. To buy any form of games in India is expensive, because they have to import from a Western country in. And India's ridiculous for gaming in general, man. So you sweaty ass gamers that are streaming over in India, I take my hats off to you, because you got to spend a lot of money. And you guys work really hard as well. Like a lot of Indian people that I know that have come to this country and come and work with me as friends they're hard workers. But they've come from low economical families, not very wealthy families, and they've come over and they just work really hard. So I would suggest, if you've got the money, man, save it and go to if you're going to Canada, save it up for Canada and then spend in Canada. Yeah. The only reason I know this information is because I've got Indian gaming friends in the real world that I hang out with, and they talk to me about how ridiculous the pricing is. Like, you've got like little gaming, like in Delhi. I think it's in Delhi. One of my friends that came from Delhi was telling me that they've got like these little internet cafes where it's like, we call them like gaming shops over here. We like the Yankees, the Americans call it GameStop. Over here in Australia, we call it EB Games. It's like a gaming store where you buy the games. And I saw a price for a PS4, and it was like $500. Like over here, you get a PS4 for like $100. Like they have marked it up like something bad, man. I feel sorry for you. Like, even computer parts, like you'd buy let's say a secondhand 1080 Ti over in Australia on eBay, they're going for like $200, and over in India, I bet you they're charging you $700 for a 1080 Ti. Like, it's ridiculous. No, you're not disturbed. You're keeping me active because I've just finished a 12-hour shift, Battlefield. So you're keeping me awake as I'm spamming my X button, mate. I have to try and burn 6,000 points and try and max as much pieces as possible. Talk away, my friend. You're keeping me awake. I'm slowly trying to get all my skills and everything proficient. Alright. Turret. Oh, X. So if I play on my home here in India, it's 250 ping. Yeah, if I play on my home servers, it's like 5 ping. I've got the best internet available in Australia, so I've got a 42 megabit upload and 1,000 megabit download. So I've got the best available internet for Australia. But if I run my VPN to like the US, or I think it would be lower if I actually play in India. If I play in India, because India is geographically closer to Australia than the US. So, but at the moment I'm getting 156 ping with my VPN to play in Los Angeles. Yeah, it would be like 5 ping, yeah, something like that. That's if I play on home servers, but I got a VPN, so it should be around the 200 mark if I play in my home servers, but I just switch my internet cable to my main internet provider's router instead of my VPN router. I've got a secondary router that's from ExpressVPN, and that's how I've been able to find servers, because Australian servers are dead. Oceania servers are dead. It will get lower depending on your router and your provider. I use ExpressVPN. Yes, it will. Yeah, 100% it will. I use ExpressVPN. You also need to buy a router that supports ExpressVPN or any of the other VPNs. So you need to buy a router that's friendly with the provider. Technically a third-party router. I bought Linux, yeah, I think it's Linux. But you've got other ones out there that are branded that support the VPNs. But once you put the I actually bought mine from expressvpn.com, my router, and they preload it on, and it costs about $100 a year, and it gives you access to everywhere in the world, and it actually drops your VPN. Nah, you too, bro. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for chatting with me for the last 20 minutes, mate. People like you as well, that keep me active and keep me positive about making content. So I really appreciate you coming through, Battlefield Soldier. You're an absolute legend, mate. You have a blessed day, mate, and I hope all things go well with you, mate. So we started off with 9,411 shade points. We're currently working through. So what we've done is we've made all the gear sets proficient. We've gone through all the brand sets proficient, and now we're working through the skills, guys. I think we're just over the halfway mark on skills or proficient. And then we're going to work on name pieces next. So name pieces will probably be after I do another Warlords run. I've got 3 characters I have to make and delete and run through the campaign at the start, and then probably hopefully tomorrow night I'll be able to do Warlords runs for those characters, get all these max proficient, and then start working on my weapons, guys. So hopefully I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly getting there. I'm 178 of 344 items proficient, so I'm slowly getting through this content, guys. I really appreciate the Battlefield community. I know they've been itching for me to play that game. I'm just slowly trying to get my this new content out of the road, and once it's out of the road, I'll go back to streaming again. I checked my phone and you're streaming this late, laugh out. Yes, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Full Metal Alchemist over here in Sydney, Australia. I just finished work an hour ago. How's things, bro? My streaming schedule's a bit messed up, so I'll be streaming again tomorrow, running new characters through the expansion pack campaign to get these points that you're seeing me spend. So this is how I get my PvE done. I actually run characters through the expansion, and because I'm a high level player, as you can see behind there is like I'm 10,211 shade points. So that's what I'm currently spending on all my PvE resources to max this this DLC that's just dropped. Nah, take care, bro. I get it. A lot of my American friends, it's super late, so I do get it, bro. You have a good sleep, my friend. Look after yourself. Thank you for dropping by. Don't forget to smash that like button. I really do appreciate it when you guys just drop in, hit that like, drop the quick comment. I get it. Nah, take care, bro. Take care. Look after yourself, mate. Slowly getting through there, guys. It's the unfortunate event of hitting the X button over and over and over again. Dun, 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 dun. Spam the X button. Spamming the X button, guys. It is painful, but it's an unnecessary evil to get the ship maxed. Alright, 2 more done, and then I just got 6 more, and then all the skills are done. So yeah. So what I've done right now, guys, I've done all the gear sets, all the brand sets, and I've pretty much got the skills to do. So 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 more skills to do, and then I've maxed all the skills, and then I'm going to start working with named items. I don't think I'll probably run out of shade points, and then what I'm going to do, if I do run out of shade points and don't get all the skills done, I'm going to start deleting these 3 characters, run them through Warlords and try and get the 4 safe houses ready, and then tomorrow's stream I will probably then take them through Warlords where I could get another 28,000 shade points, and then start working on the named items, and then at the end I'll do all the guns. I think I'll get a lot more of my XP with the named items on next stream, so I'll touch a bit to see how much XP I'll get. I think it'll skyrocket once I get the named items proficient, because they're worth a lot more. Because I've seen someone only do 62 items and he's at expertise 10, so I'm assuming he's done all the named items first. I've left the higher levels to last and worked on the most undesirable items first, because the undesirable items are the ones you actually want to spend your shade points on, because you don't want to wear the piece or you don't want to use it. Marshmallow. I'll hopefully be able to get back into conflict PvP hopefully next week. If I can't get into PvP next week, because my goal is to go back into PvP maxed out with all my 15 loadouts maxed out. I don't want to be held at just a 1 or 2 builds. I want to be going there at max strength, where I don't have to worry about farming. Anita Blackman, how many points do you need? Holy, so I'll show you. So I did 3 Warlords runs yesterday on my 12-hour stream that you can see in the chat. It was actually a 17-hour stream. So what I did was I took 3 characters through Warlords, and I've got a shade level of 10,211. Obviously, after they subtract 200 in each subclass, it leaves me with about 9,411, and I did 3 characters. So this is what I've managed to get with 2.5 characters, including this one. I've got about 4,000 shade left, so I've done all the gear pieces, all the brand sets proficient. I'm working on all the skills. I've got about 6 skills until all the skills are done. I think I'll run out of my 4,000 shade once I get the skills done. And then I'm going to start work. The proficiency one with the named items is going to give you a lot of XP, because our named items, they will give you a lot more levels quickly. Because I saw a player with only 62 of 344 on his proficiency bench, and he was already at expertise 10. So I'm assuming you're going to get a lot of your... If you want ranks really quickly and you know you're going to struggle, start investing in the named items first before you do the skills and everything. But yeah, you need a lot of points. I'm doing some prep work at the moment, so I'm trying to burn... This is my last character, so I've actually... If you go back into my other stream, I've burned 2 characters, so what's 9,411 times 2? So that's how much shade points I've burnt so far, and I just started this character at 9,411, and I'm down to 4,000 at the moment. So it is a lot of work, but this is more documentation for me, so because I get a lot of people in conflict that will gonna accuse me of when I go in there, and they're going, oh, this motherfucker's got level 20 gear and level 20 guns and all his builds are maxed out, he's cheating and whatnot. So I do streams like this as personal coverage to stop people accusing me, and yeah, so I don't get banned. This is more of an insurance policy, hence why it's boring content. I know it's just me sitting here tapping X on my controller, but yeah, if you're not part of the PvP community here, the community can get super toxic and actually get quite nasty in here, where people start posting on the Facebook groups that you're a cheater, and then you get people banned and all the rest of the drama that unfolds. This is my insurance policy. And it's good, because if other Division 2 players come in and see the stream, they've got nothing on me. They'll just call me cheesy or a cheater, and I don't know, the drama. Everyone loves the drama. Do an ASMR while you do this. What's an ASMR? Oh, it's so boring. I've got sore fingers doing this because I'm just tapping X. Are you a Division 2 player, Nita Blackman? I keep forgetting. It's some weird shit. Alright. I forget if you played Division. Have I fought against you sometime in Division? Bro, you're a Battlefield, one of the Battlefield viewers. Nah, just watch a few streamers. Yeah. Well, this is an update, a season 9 update for Division, and what I'm doing is, because I'm already a high level, instead of PvEing and running missions after missions after missions to grind their gear, because I'm a high level, I can do this, and this is buying my happiness. So I'm like the Elon Musk of the Division right now. I just buy everything. Why work hard when I can just hit X and buy what I want? That's why if you scroll up in the chat, you can see some of my mates get salty and call me a bot, because I put a lot of hard time into the PvE to get to a high level where I can buy my happiness. So they can suck shit. Alright, all the pulses are maxed. We are now moving on to, where's the last skills? Last skills, we're gonna work on the sticky bomb and do the trap last. Oh, painful, painful, painful. So we've been doing this for the last 50 minutes, guys. Alright. Oh, very boring. Alright. So for all people coming through, this is a boring ass stream because all I'm doing is hitting X. This is more of a documentation to shut trolls up that I'm hacking or cheating in any form of way, and it's to show them that this is all done legitly through high level. So what I'm doing is taking a documentation of a lot of my gameplay to show people that you can get max level pretty quickly through patience and dedication. Yeah, Luxies. So hopefully I'll be max expertise by next week, bro. So yeah, I'll show what I've done so far. I've done all the gear sets, all the brand sets, and I'm just working on all the skills. For you, Luxies, because I know you're low level and you're trying to get yourself up, you're going to get a lot more expertise if you god roll a lot of the named items first. There was a guy who did 64 items of named items and he was already expertise 10. So do these items first, bro, if you want to get that expertise high and get a bit lazy. But I'm doing it properly, bro. I'm maxing everything. So because I'm doing all the shit no one wants to use. So once I get that all done, bro, yeah. I'm doing the groundwork now, bro. That's why you're not seeing me in conflict, bro. I'm getting all my PvE done. And this is more of a visual documentation to shut down trolls. Nah, no problem, Luxy. I'm doing it the hard way because I want to get all the shit done. You know me, bro. I like rolling with the best and coming in like fucking strong. But I'm doing this and I know it's boring because I've done an hour of me just sitting here spamming X. It's to stop the people messaging me, calling me a hacker or a cheater because I don't want them fucking using that bullshit on me. So this is more a visualization to shut those trolls down so they can see that I've put in the hard work to get to where I'm gonna get. So I'll be out of conflict for about a week, bro, a week and a half. I'll be doing this, so, and then I'll be streaming it and documenting it to shut the fucking trolls up. But you know me, Luxy, you've seen my gameplay. It's all clean, all legit, no Cronus, no Zim, fucking all controller. And now, yeah, okay, I'm gonna see a lot of people crack the shits when I'm rocking in there with 15 loadouts, all at 20 max expertise, eh? It's gonna piss a lot of people off. Alright, we're at expertise 11 guys, and I'm 185 of 344 proficient. We're gonna keep going. We're nearly done all the skills right now. nearly done all the skills now to max, guys, and then we're going to be starting to work on named gear. I'll probably start named gear next week, and oh no, not next week, tomorrow. So I'll run 3 characters through Warlords tomorrow and get around about 28,000 shade points, 28k shade points. And then I will start working on all the named pieces, and then last of all I'll get the guns done, and hopefully I'll be maxed. He's only Skizboy, he's only that level because he's went and did all the easy stuff first. So this stuff here, named an exotic gear, there's a player who did 62 of these items, well 62 of them in the guns, and he got himself up to level 10. See, I've done all the gear. So I've done all the items that no one really wants to do. So I've done all the gear, and then I've just started to do all the skills, and then I'll start working on all these named items. These named items is what gives you all the shit. But yeah, Matsi is gonna be the first Oceania player to get to max proficiency, bro. I'm just working, man. So tonight I have to run delete 3 characters, run them through the tutorial, and unlock all the 4 safe houses, and then I'm probably gonna start running them tomorrow night when I go to work. Yeah, I'll check it after this, bro. Like, I only really got another hour of doing this, and then I gotta go to bed. So I've got a bit of work to do. Unless you're willing to help me run those safe houses, bro, on multiple characters. I'm trying to get this done. I'm trying to burn all the shade now so I can start deleting characters and running the campaign to get them through the get all the safe houses unlocked. Because tomorrow I really want to try and get all 3 characters under 6 hours and then start spamming and buying gear again. I'll probably catch up to Matsi by tomorrow, bro. When I start hitting the stuff that's going to give me a shit ton of XP. I'm just getting out of all the shit. Alright. I'm just working from the ground up. So yeah, I've got 2 more skills, and then I'm going to start working on proficiency with, and then start doing these ones. Check your Facebook though, bro. What do you mean Facebook? What's on Facebook? I've checked Facebook, nothing. Oh, Messenger? Yeah, I saw what you got, bro. Gaming chair. I haven't had a chance to respond because I've been doing this, spamming that X button. One hour, 40 minutes. Yeah. Is that a level 40 player though? Yeah, see, Skizboy, I don't have the players to help me out, bro. I'm relying on my American buddies, so they all don't jump on until midnight. And I know you're busy taking your clannies through the power plant and whatnot. The shit thing is I'm trying to document all this before I start copping bullshit. Matsi already privately messaged me saying he's already copping shit for being level expertise 15 in the DZ, calling him a cheat and everything. So I know I'm going to get abused when I go into conflict god rolled, bro. That's why I've made a documentation like this to cover my ass, so they can see that I've put the work in and they can't accuse me of cheating my way up there. But I know you boys know I'm legit. There's a few others that know I'm legit, but yeah, it's to stop the trolls pretty much, bro. I've got a documentation of this shit. What, can your squad do that, Skizboy? Can your team run 240s too fresh and run it at that pace? And are they willing to carry me? Will you carry me, bro? Just see it as a long-term investment when chocolate comes and helps you in the DZ.
Good to see you.
What, the show? Yes, I do remember the show.
I don't know what's for dinner. I don't know what's for food. No, I'm over kebab. I'm over chicken in general. I'll just have a fried egg on toast. Yeah, pie. Put a pie on. Yeah, garlic bread and a pie. No, that's fine. But is it a proper meat pie or is it a cheapo one? Oh. I'll just have garlic bread and a fried bread on fried egg on toast. I don't want a pie. Forcing me to eat Aldi pies. No, garlic bread with a piece of toast and a fried egg. Yeah, it's fancy pants food. Yeah, sausage roll then. Sausage roll on with sauce? With some garlic bread. Yeah, I'll have a dirty rat coffin. Alright. Hour 13 minutes in and I've managed to get from 9,411 down to 1,800 points. Nearly done all the skills. Alright, last one. All the skills are done. Let's go. Alright, what are we doing next? Proficiency with... Alright, let's start getting the names done. Oh, specializations. Should we get the specialization weapons done? Yeah, let's get the specialization weapons done. We'll get all the undesirables done first. Alright, so once I run out of the 1.6k shade, guys, I'm going to start working on deleting these alternative characters, running them through the start of Warlords to get them to the safe haven, try and find the 4 safe houses, and then make another character, delete the other character, and then there's going to be a bit of me transferring gear over, prepping them for tomorrow, so when I run them through Warlords, it's going to be a lot more quicker. So I'm just doing a bit of groundwork right now, guys. Pretty much got 2 hours left and then it's bedtime for me. Alright, on the home stretch home, last 1,000 points, and then I am going to start deleting these characters and setting them up for the Warlords runs tomorrow to get another 28,000 shade points to start spending into my named items, and then hopefully get to start the guns. So potentially I probably need to do 6 runs and then make 6 alternative characters to get all of that bench completely done. But if that's what it takes, I'll be doing a bit of PvE to get there. So hopefully tomorrow I've got like 12 hours free, so I'll be able to get 3 characters through, and then I can start spending those points on those requested areas, and then hopefully do one more run after that. So yeah, solely I've done that whole expertise bench with just solely shade points and buying. The way you're seeing me doing it now, I have not done any form of PvE in regards to open world stuff other than the campaign missions, running characters through Warlords. So I have not gone into the DZ, I have not gone into the new DLC that dropped. As soon as the DLC dropped, I was running Warlord runs, doing the campaign. So it would be pretty cool to say that I've pretty much got my expertise solely through Warlords runs only. Doing good, Battlefield. I'm nearly finished this, so yes, hour 23 minutes, and I'm still grinding away. Yeah, nice, man. He's been playing all day though. I've been watching him since early this morning, so he's been going crazy. Good old Simple, playing the new update. I know a few of the Battlefield guys want me to come back and play it. It's just at the moment I'm a bit too focused on trying to get my... No point me playing Battlefield and then leaving my Division community behind, because the reason why I've done Division first, because this game is like Destiny, requires a lot of grinding, and I thought I'd get the grinding done out of the road, where I can go back to enjoy PvP nice and easily, and then I'll come back to Battlefield, because Battlefield's just pure PvP. You don't have to grind for builds in that game. They pretty much give you a stock standard health bar, specialization, and the only grinding you're really doing is for cosmetics. So yeah, I have to put a bit of work in to get my PvP builds back up to scratch. Battlefield 2042, my PC wouldn't be able to handle Battlefield 2042 because my graphics card is lacking in maybe my processor. So I've got the RAM and I think my processor will struggle with the multi-threading and everything. I've overclocked it, like it's at 4.2 gigs, but still, there'll be a latency lag between my graphics card and my processor. That's where I'll bottleneck the game if it played on PC. But I can play on my PS5. Doesn't matter. I've got an old gen i7. I've got a 9600, I think. i7. It's shit compared to next gen. It's like 5 generations below the modern one today. I need a new motherboard. I've got two 980 Ti's. An SLI. They'll still struggle, and I don't like playing games on low graphics or low shit. I like running everything maxed. On top of that, I'll be shit at mouse and keyboard because I'll have to practice again. And I wouldn't even be able to stream on PC because I need another laptop or another PC to run the streaming gear on to be able to stream on from PC. That's the other shit thing. I don't have that sort of money to buy another computer. It's the 8 core. Yeah, it's the 9600K. Yeah. 8 core. Alright. Yeah. But again, I'm running it on an old motherboard. I wouldn't be able to unlock the graphics card at its full potential because I'm running an old, I think a ASUS Republic of Gaming. It's a ROG 10th edition motherboard. It's a ASUS ROG. That's the name of the motherboard. 10th edition ROG, ASUS motherboard. Yeah, I don't have the money at the moment. Yeah, nice, yeah. I'm currently trying to... That's why I'm working crazy. That's why you haven't been seeing me stream much, is I'm working overtime to be able to get me a nice gaming PC. But I want a nice gaming and editing PC so I can do both without... The thing is that my capture card at the moment can't even do... it can do HDR, but my... I don't have a good enough graphics cards to be able to apply HDR so you guys can view it. You guys can view 1440p at 60 FPS on the stream, but yeah, I need to upgrade shit, and it's gonna take me a bit to get there. Battlefield, definitely to play on PC, man. And then again, I haven't played PC for about 4 years, so I've got it. I played a few. I came from PC, but it's like I've got to relearn how to use mouse and keyboard to be competitive. That's the thing I'm trying to get at. Yeah, but do you have a family, Battlefield? Are you a young man, or are you working, or do you have a wife and kids? Like, my money goes there, yeah. I gotta work pretty hard, bro. I earn a bit more than that a month, man. But I pay for a car. Yeah, see, it's easier being single. Once you get a wife and kids, bro, you gotta pay for the food, the school uniform, the petrol, the rent, all the hidden expenses like your phone bill. And if your wife doesn't work, it's all you, bro. Oh, you're single parent. So you have a family, so you got kids as well. I'm assuming you're single. Wow, hats off to you, bro. If you're looking after kids as a single daddy, man. Oh, do you have your own family though, where you've got your own kids and own like wife and that? Yeah, that's a big family. And I know in the Indian culture as well, a lot of the men work for their parents. Yeah, once you get married, bro, your money goes to other things, my friend. Yeah, if you're in a family, you have to, like, being a male, you have to support your mum and dad. I used to do that as well. I had to give a bit of money to my mum and dad to pay the rent, the food, and everything. And you guys end up being the providers to look after them. So, I get it, bro. I get it. It's a struggle. It's hard to break out of that as well. Alright, I've nearly done all the shade points. Oh, that's a lot of X spamming. I think I've wrecked my X button on this controller. Alright guys, 60 more points. Let's go get this printer filament done. It has been 30 years we lived together, but my grandmother passed away 2 months ago and now we are 9 members. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Massive respect to you, bro. Like, nine family members and you've lived there for 30 years together. So you're an adult. You're in your 30s, Battlefield. Man, I take massive respect for you looking after your family, bro, and putting in to help your parents and that. I come from a big family as well, bro, so I get it, man. Like, I had to give all my money to my mum until I left or got married. It's normally when you get married. When you get married, you stop giving money to mum and dad. No, I'm 27. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm 33, bro. I'm 33, so yeah, I still had to give money to my parents. Alright guys, so what I've done is I've done 150. This is what I managed to get done. So with 9,000 points, I have managed to get all the skills done to max with the 9,000 shade, and managed to get 2 of the named and exotic gears done. So what I'm going to do now is start deleting these characters and start running them through the campaign. But I'm just going to take a quick intermission. I'll be back in a few minutes and I'll catch up with you guys soon. So I'll just put it in intermission now.
masters of war.
We used to be ordinary people with ordinary lives,
The big guns.
trained in secret,
Hear the bell of death plane.
only to be activated if the worst happened.
Hear the bell of the bombs.
7 months ago, that day came.
I want you to know I can see through your masks.
Around the country, we fought to hold things together, while the virus tore us apart. We thought we had turned the tide, until the distress call came from Washington.
You that never done nothing.
Our capital is falling.
You put a gun in my hand.
Our leaders are dead or missing.
Hide from my eyes. Anytime.
Dark forces are moving to take control of our nation. And we are the only hope to stop it.
We are the last line of defense.
And I'll bet you die.
We are the people.
Making a stand to unite DC.
I'll follow your casket. And your death will come soon.
We are the Division.
Alright, I'm back, guys. I'm just going to jump back in and start deleting characters and start running the prelude to be set up for tomorrow's stream where I run them through Warlord. So let's jump straight back into it. Alright. And log out. Got a bit of food as well. Alright, delete.
Suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound. It's fast-acting and lethal. I've never seen anything.
Agent, name's Kelso. I'm your backup from DC.
All agents. This is Agent Faye Lau requesting immediate reinforcements at City Hall. I extracted some of the survivors, but there are still people trapped inside the building. Be careful. We got hit with a bioweapon. Masks on at all times. Kelso, get inside City Hall and secure the wounded. I'll send help as soon as I can.
Agent, we can climb in through the roof. Follow me.
contaminated area.
This is bad. Isaac's readings are off the charts. Sweep the building and keep an eye out for survivors. We need to get down there. Come on.
Come on, Kelso.
Now we reach City Hall. We'll have the survivors.
The Haven settlement is sending medics. Make sure the area is secure before they arrive.
It's gonna be right with 2 in the base now. Agent, cover us while I get these people out.
Come on.
Agent, this is Lau. There's a surveillance system in the basement. We need to find out who is responsible for the attack. See if you can recover the tapes.
Active server detected. Downloaded. Entering contaminated area.
After Coney Island, we knew Kano was working on some kind of virus, but I didn't think he could weaponize it this fast. We should have prepared for this.
Lau, the medics have arrived. They're extracting the survivors.
Meet me at the Haven settlement. I'll send you the coordinates. We have a lot to talk about.
Hey, Omni, how's things, bro? Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. How's the new update in Battlefield going, brother?
The survivors have been extracted. City Hall is clear. Let's regroup in the park and go to Haven.
I'm just prepping these characters for tomorrow's stream where I run them through the campaign and rinse and repeat of what I'm doing. I've nearly maxed everything. I'm 193 of 344, so I need to, on the bench, so I need to get to 344. And then I've done everything for this update.
Nice to see you in one piece.
Right.
Agent Lau sent us Haven's coordinates. Let's go.
Alright.
It's strange being here, where it all started. I guess you build up a picture in your mind. You assume it had to be a perfect storm for everything to go so wrong. But the more you look at it, the more you realize this could have happened anywhere. Amherst just chose New York.
Careful, Agent. Looks like there's people up ahead. Get to cover. Their fuel tanks. That's to slow them down.
Come on, we've got to keep moving.
Come on, lady, hurry up.
Get to Haven as soon as you can. Just don't expect a warm welcome. The guy in charge, Paul Rhodes, isn't happy to see me.
Get back! We're here to speak with Rhodes. You're not welcome here.
Let me
We've
in.
taken enough agents. It never ends well for us. Get back!
Let him in. Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Fine.
Alright.
Welcome to Haven. This settlement was founded a few months back by some ex-JTF and civilian volunteers. They're calling themselves the Peacekeepers. It's the safest place in Lower Manhattan. They've got security, food, supplies, you name it. The fact that they're still going and haven't been run over by the Rikers or the Cleaners is pretty impressive. But they're not very fond of the Division, which is why we need to convince them to help us while we go after Keener. Come see me in Rhodes' office. He's not my biggest fan. Too much history there. Hopefully we can convince him to let us stay.
Was an RPA pilot.
Okay, what I might do is pick up everything.
We think he's been using heavily customized drones to spy for Keener.
A peacekeeper managed to shoot one down, and we'd like you to check out the crash site for anything that could lead us back to Parnell.
So these are a lot of my weapons from the old patch, guys. What I'm doing is taking gear out, filling up this alt character to delete the others that are holding gears. Alright. Log out. So yeah, so as you've seen from streams before, I was running these alt characters through, and well, these two. What I've done is deleted the last one, created a new character, put all my gear into this character, because there's a lot of god roll pieces. These are all my old PvP pieces, so what I'm trying to do is make new characters so I can run them through, get all that shade point, and then spend it on the bench. But you guys are getting a raw, uncut, filtered version of how to do it. If you're Division players. A lot of Division players know how to do this, but if you're new, which are highly unlikely, a lot of yous are new. So I've got a lot of gear. I've got 144 items on his personal self that I'm going to transfer, and because I've used all the points off this guy, I had about 9,400. I've used them all. I'm going to delete this character, so I'm going to transfer all the gear into the stash and then delete the character, then create a new character, run it through that mission until I get to that safe haven again, and do it again for one other character. And then tomorrow I will run Warlords to try and get all my points back again to start working on the bench. Oof, why did I get rid of that? Oh, I just need to buy one shitty chest piece. One holster. Where's the holster at? Holster, holster, holster. Come on, give me a holster. Ah, there we go. Alright, throw in the shitty chest piece that I bought from the vendor and transfer the other items at a god roll. Alright, now I can delete this character. Disable junk. Alright, log out. And I will delete this character, run the new character through Warlords again, and get it set up. All I'm doing is prep work for tomorrow's stream, guys, so done a lot of the groundwork now. So then what I'll do now is delete him. So, taking everything off that character. And I will go over to new agents, create an expansion character which is already boosted to 30. I don't care about how he looks because he's probably going to get deleted again. But this is what you guys would do if you guys are high level players and you've got shade points to buy your happiness. So instead of running all that content, you'll create these new characters. Run them through the campaign, which is, if you've got help, which I will be getting, should take about 2 hours to run through the campaign per character. And yeah, then use all those points to buy your happiness on your main account. So I've got a theory. I've spent about 28k currently on my table, and I'm at expertise 11.5. If I run these characters through, it will give me another 28,000 shade. I'm thinking about, I need to do this run another 3 times after I do the 3 tomorrow. So 6 runs in total.
Calling all agents. This is Agent Fei Lau requesting immediate reinforcements at City Hall. You're not going I extracted some of the survivors, but there are still people trapped inside the building. Be careful. We got hit with a bioweapon. Masks on at all times. Follow me. We've got to get up there.
Oof. No, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh. Kelsey, get me up.
Agent incapacitated.
Died like a bot.
Kelso, get inside City Hall and secure the wounded. I'll send help as soon as I can.
Agent, you can climb in through the roof. Follow me.
Contaminated area. Exiting contaminated area.
Come on.
Entering contaminated area.
Isaac's readings are off the chart.
Unknown biological compound detected.
Sweep the building and keep an eye out for survivors.
I'm just skipping a lot of the cinematic stuff, guys, because I'm assuming a lot of you have already seen me run through it properly. Yeah, I'm just speed running and getting my characters ready for tomorrow's stream. So today's stream's a bit boring, but it's more, like I said at the start of the stream, it's for documentation purposes only. to shut up people accusing me of cheating once I get max level, so yeah. Because a lot of people are low level shade and they actually have to farm, which takes a lot longer. So I completely cleared all my skills. What in theory it would have taken these guys an hour to do 5 pieces, so to max proficiency, and I managed to do a whole sub quadrant of shit within an hour. So yeah, I'm outputting a lot more gear pieces to proficiency than someone that would actually have to go play the campaign and farm it. So a lot of people are going to be shocked and upset once I get to max level, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to the love letters I'll be getting.
Contaminated area.
After Coney Island, we knew Keener was working on some kind of virus, but I didn't think he could weaponize it this fast. We should have prepared for this.
Lau, the medics have arrived. They're extracting the survivors.
Meet me at the Haven settlement. I'll take the quarters. We have a lot to talk about.
The survivors have been extracted. City Hall is clear. Let's regroup in the park and go to Haven. We got incoming. I need you up here.
Leaving contaminated area.
Nice to see you in one piece. Agent Lau sends us Haven's coordinates. Let's go.
Alright, let's go to safe haven, do the same as before, take all the gear out, put it onto this character, and then load the other one up with all the gear.
Strange being here, where it all started. I guess you build up a picture in your mind. You assume it had to be a perfect storm for everything to go so wrong. But the more you look at it, the more you realize Amherst just chose New York.
Careful, Agent. Looks like there's trouble ahead. Get to cover. Aim for the fuel tank. That should slow him down.
Hey Anthony, you're catching me on the tail end of the stream, bro. It's only a tiny one today. Just finished the 12-hour day, but yeah, doing good, bro. Doing good. Trying to smash this PvE content out before this update. You remembered what I was saying last stream about running these characters through, so I've burnt the 28,000 shade points, and now I'm presetting for tomorrow's stream to get attain another 28,000 to work on my main character's bench. So yeah, there was 344 items I had to god roll, and I'm at 193 of 344. So yeah, a few more. I think I'll work out roughly 6 runs doing this, and I'm doing 3 tomorrow. And I should be maxed, and then I can go back to Battlefield streams again.
Let him in. Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Yeah, I'm nearly done. I'm at the halfway mark. I'll be at the halfway mark tomorrow if I get 3 of these characters through. So yeah, my bench, I've got 192 items god rolled out of 344, and that was part of the new update for expertise, which is like a new level pretty much.
Place in Lower Manhattan. They've got security, food, supplies, you name it. The fact that they're still going and haven't been run over by the Rikers or the cleaners is pretty impressive.
So I'm prepping these so I don't have to run through the campaign interlude at the start, because at the start of this story mode it's more like a tutorial.
He's not my biggest fan. Too much history there.
So yeah, so tomorrow will be nice and easy. I can just load in and I'll be at the safe haven and I can go straight out and do it instead of, okay. So yeah, saves me doing the little story mode at the start and watching all the little cinematic cutscenes. I can just get straight into it, cut the time down. Alright, so I'm going to go straight to the stash and pull everything out of my stash and put it on this character. Just bear with me, get rid of these guns. I don't need all these guns. Alright, 70 backpacks. Load them all up. I wish they gave us more stash size. It'll stop us making mule characters, because I call these mules. Yeah. You take gear out, you put it on. Like, look at all those god roll items, man. So many god rolls. You can tell I PvP a lot. Like, look at all my gear pieces. These are just holsters. Alright. And then what I do now is load out of that character. Oh wait, I'll put a few pieces back because I need space for gear. Alright, I'll leave 10 spaces free for gear when I get carried through. Yeah, give me an idea of how it runs, man. Simple Jack tried to entice me back into it, and yeah, I don't know. I haven't played any Battlefield right now because I'm trying to get on top of this, but once I get on top of this, I will go back to doing one stream of each, where I do Battlefield 3, Battlefield 2042, and a Division stream once a week. Battlefield would be half and half, so I'll do half Battlefield 3, half 2042, and then Division. Alright, let me transfer all this gear over from this character, which I'm going to delete. Alright, get rid of the guns. Alright, trying to get rid of all these knees. Where's the shitty gear? Alright, all the shitty gear gone. Deconstructing. No shade points on here, better not. Alright, now I can delete this character, make a new one, run it through, and then I'll probably end the stream, guys. And then I'll be all prepped for tomorrow. So yeah, I've got to go to bed, do another 12-hour day, and then I'll be up tomorrow night to get these characters through Warlords. Alright, delete this character. Bye-bye. Alright, make one more new one. do the campaign again. Alright, and confirm. Get rid of the cutscene.
The Division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound.
Oh, skip. Right.
Calling all agents. This is Agent Faye Lau requesting immediate reinforcements at City Hall. I extracted some of the survivors, but there are still people trapped inside the building. Be careful. We got hit with a bioweapon. Masks on at all times. We've got to get up there.
I'm gonna make you dance!
Kelso, get inside City Hall and secure the wounded. I'll send help as soon as I can.
Come on, lady. I want to go to bed. Alright. Anytime today, princess. You get clapped. Alright, let's go.
Unknown biological entering contaminated area.
Isaac's readings are off the chart. Sweep the building and keep an eye out for survivors. We need to get down there.
Come on, lady.
Lau, we've reached City Hall. I'm with the survivors.
The Haven settlement is sending medics. Make sure the area is secure before they arrive.
He's gonna be right with you in the basement. Agent, cover up for us.
Drag off if you wanna live, keep your fucking mask on.
Agent, this is Lau. There's a surveillance system in the basement. We need to find out who is responsible for the attack. See if you can recover the tapes.
Active server detected. Downloading. Contaminated area.
After Coney Island, we knew Keener was working on some kind of virus, but I didn't think he could weaponize it this fast. We should have prepared for this.
Lau, the medics have arrived. They're extracting the survivors.
Meet me at the Haven settlement. We'll finish the plug. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Fire is so strong.
The survivors have been extracted. City Hall is clear.
Let's regroup in the park and go to Haven. We got incoming. I need you up here.
Exiting contaminated area.
Nice to see you in one piece. Agent Loud.
Alright. Yeah, you can change the visuals of it, like once I've got all the backpacks, so you can change the way it looks once you yeah, obviously I can change the image because I've got all these gear pieces on my main one, so you can change the way it looks, change the color. There's also different outfits. This is just a random character because I don't care much for her look, but you've got different gear sets and whatnot to make it look. It's a fun game, dude. This game's like Destiny, though. I've invested about 4 years into this game, just as much as like you've invested in the Battlefield. So it's one of these games it's hard to put down because it's one of your love games that you've put a lot of love and effort into. And because I was a really high ranked player in here, I used to be ranked 20 in the world for manhunt clears and PvP. And I'm also a ranked player in Conflict, just like you. You're like a somewhat ranked player in Battlefield. Put on that Hello Kitty backpack. What one? I'll dress up like a diver. There's different masks and whatnot as well.
Aim for their fuel tanks.
I've got a little donut, ice cream, muffin, and I've got more of the serious ones there. That one looks like a little sushi ball. Yeah, I'll leave the hand on her ass. I got the hand on her ass.
Careful, Agent. Looks like there's trouble up ahead. Get to cover.
Bye, Felicia. Yeah, you can make your character look like a lot of things. Obviously that's 4 years of customization. You've got to obviously earn it by doing shit, so you can see how invested I've put into this game. You can also, like, I'm running an outfit as well, so apparel. If you take the outfit off, you can change all the different these are the apparel events, but in regards to gear, you can change the way your gear looks. Chest piece. Change the colors, change the way it looks. Like, there's a whole lot of stuff you can do. The pants, the gloves, everything. Like, everything you can see here is customizable. Change the paint on your gun. There's a lot of shit.
Let him in. Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Fine.
Anyway, what I'm gonna do is finish this little cinematic. Transfer. No, I don't need to in this character because I've done a lot of it.
They're calling themselves the Peacekeepers. It's the safest place in Lower Manhattan. They've got security, food, supplies, you name it. The fact that they're still going and haven't been run over by the Rikers or the Cleaners, it's pretty impressive. But they're not very fond of the Division, which is why we need to convince them to help us while we go after Keener. Come see me in Rhodes' office. He's not my biggest fan.
Alright,
Too much
come on.
history there.
Interact.
Hopefully we can
Thank you.
convince him to let us stay.
Alright. Sweet. Alright, and I can delete all the... Oh wait, where's that? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Chuck that backpack on, get rid of that. Chuck that on, get rid of that. Oh wait, no, that's still better. Alright. Alright, I think I've done everything right now. Let's go back to just chatting. Alright guys, that's me. I've done a lot of the prep work for tomorrow's stream, getting 3 characters through the prelude of the game and introduction, and they're ready to get run through the Warlords campaign of New York. So I appreciate all of you guys coming in. This was more of a documentary to stop other PvP players accusing me of cheating, because obviously when I go in there I'm going to be maxed within like a week or 2 of the update dropping, and a lot of accusations and everything happens in that time frame when they see high level players get max everything. So I do appreciate you guys coming in and actually seeing what you have to do as a high level Shade player. So hopefully you took something out of that, and you know how to run your own characters and know how to use your resources correctly and whatnot. So yeah, take this as more of an informative thing, but this is also a personal documentation for myself. So yeah, it's your boy Chocolate, guys. Take care, look after yourselves. All right.
We thought our world would last forever. Until a single virus destroyed society in a few days. But here we are, 8 months later, and you haven't learned anything. Somehow, you can't see that you're making the same mistakes that brought it all down in the first place. Your job, Agent, is to protect this delusion. And I have sworn to destroy it. You can try to stop me, hunt me down, kill me. But this is bigger than any of us. So you're gonna have to ask yourself, is this a fight you think you can win?